Okie dokie. Here we go in the close-up shot. Like I was saying, most of what you do in marquetry is the window method, whether it's the basic window method or the reverse window method. In essence, you're cutting holes into the veneer. So let's just do a simple cut with our knife and see what happens. I'm going to do a typical sort of oval sort of shape like so. And you might be able to see that. Basically, it's leaving a line in our veneer, like so. Do a line across. You see how it leaves a line? Let's try and zoom in. See? Now, if I keep cutting through that, I'm going to eventually cut through the veneer. There you go. Let's flip it over. You see that? There's a slight line there. But this line is far thicker. And that's because you have a knife. Let's imagine we've got a little magnifying glass on that. Okay. So if we zoom in on the magnifying, let's say we zoom in quickly. We've got our blade like so. And then right at the tip, there'll be 2 points. There'll be two sharpen points meet. So close up, go close up again. I've got my side of my blade, the other side of my blade. I've got this V. Close up again. And this here is the sharp point. This is the sharp point on our blade. And this is the tip. This is the tip, like so. Now, when we cut into veneer, what we're technically doing is we're putting in a V. We're putting in a V into the work, into the veneer. On the top side, it's very wide, and underneath, it's very thin. Just like we did in the cutting section here on the veneer. So if you consider it like, if I was to cut, and I always make this the back, and this always the front, then as long as I keep to that consistency, as long as I keep to that, I will always have the fine point on the front of the veneer and the open, or the bruising part, as you might say, on the back. And that basically brings us to the conclusion that when we're working on our veneer, we should always cut from the back and let the front be the more precise, the more neat part. And this also is the same thing when you're cutting with a ruler. See, what we try to do with a ruler is we slightly tilt the blade slightly, so that the blade is doing this. So it's projecting the straight out edge into the veneer. And that's why it's important when you are using a ruler. That's why you push it or rest it against the edge. Anyway, I think that little bit of knife technology is an essential bit of knowledge to have when you want to make your work a lot more neater. And all it means is that you've just got to remember to work from the back.